Guys, welcome to week 3. We are going to start with the noun clauses. The noun clause is just a dependent clause. Remember that dependent clauses cannot stand alone. They are not understood when they don't have another sentence with them. So, if you see the example that we have here with the pizza, it says, pepperoni is fine with me. Pepperoni is a noun acting as subject. Whatever you want is fine with me. If you see the red part, the red clause, whatever you want, is a noun clause. And all the clause is acting as subject. We will see the different types of noun clauses that we have. We will have the explanation of noun clauses in class, in our virtual class. But in advance, I have to tell you that noun clauses can function as subjects, objects, and as complements of the subject. If you see the blue chart, they are subjects. They are working as subjects. For example, we can say that she did not pass the exam is obvious at this point. So the first part where that is function as the noun clause, that she did not pass the exam, that is the noun clause, is function as the subject. The whole sentence or the whole clause is understood as the subject. Let's see the second. What you have said makes her sad. So the whole clause, what you have said, is my subject. Or whoever made this cake is a real artist. Whatever we can say in this situation is debatable. In the pink chart in the middle, we have noun clauses working as objects after the verb or receiving the action. Look at the example. He had miscalculated how long the trip would take. How long the trip would take is my noun clause. I can do whatever I want. That whatever I want is my clause receiving the action. And in the green one we have as the noun clauses working or function as complements. Harry's problem was that he couldn't make a decision. He knows that I'm a dentist. The uncertainty is whether he will attend or not. If you notice in the green part, commonly the complements follows the verb being or the verbs that works or shows feelings or emotions like or thoughts like know, right? Know or sad or seem or look. So we will explain this a little bit deeper, but look at the examples that we have here and try to understand how we can use the noun clauses. Prepare your doubts and write them in your note. Another thing that we must know about noun clauses is that we have different types. For example, we can use that as the examples given before. So you use that and then you have your clause. He knows that I am a dentist. She said that her friend's name was Sam. We know that he doesn't eat meat, right? So we can use that. Also, we can use if or whether. Whether means the same of if, right? I don't know if my brother is at home. Whether he's passed the exam, sorry for this mistake, he's passed the exam is still unknown. If we replace whether and we put if, it's also understood. If he is passed. His is the contraction of he has, right guys? If he has passed the exam is still unknown. We can use if or whether, except when you are using whether or not. For example, if you see the number 3, I wonder whether he's passed the exam or not. In that example, we can say, I wonder if he has passed the exam or not. But if the expression or not is next to the word whether, that's the only possibility that we have. For example, I wonder whether or not he has passed the exam. In that position, we cannot use if, right? So we cannot say, I wonder if or not. Okay, that is not possible. Then we have noun clauses with WH words. Here we have to be careful because they can be taken as questions. But if you notice the structure, it's not the structure of a question, and they are called embedded questions because they are questions inside of another question or inside of another sentence. We will see this with more examples in class, but take a look of the structure. Let's see the number 3. I wonder why Sarah is absent. Okay, if it was a normal question, the question will be, why is Sarah absent? You see? But this question is inside of another sentence like I wonder, right? So I wonder why Sarah is absent. We don't have that position of the verb before the noun. As I told you, we will see this in a deeper way, but take a look of them and look how the structure is different from normal questions. And the last option that we have to create noun clauses are the ever words, okay? Whatever, whenever, wherever, whichever, whoever, however. For whoever, I have to mention that we can say whoever or whomever. If you relate the knowledge with the previous unit and we say whom is when you are talking about a person but receiving the action. So with whomever is the same. We will see an example. But with whatever, you see the first one? Anything at all. It doesn't matter what. Whatever you do, try your best. Please take whatever you want from the fridge if you're feeling hungry. If you feel hungry. Whenever. Anytime. It doesn't matter. Whenever I go to London, I feel like provincial. Call me whenever you need something. Or with however, for example. I don't want you to confuse the meaning of however with the transition word that we saw because it has two meanings, right? Look at the examples of however. However you look at it, however you look at it, it's going to cost a lot. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter the way you look at it. It's completely different of the meaning of however when it is function as a transition because remember that for transition, however is like contrasting word, right? In the second example, however much she eats, she never puts on weight. It doesn't matter the way she does it, right? And then with whoever, I want to mention that whoever made this cake is a real artist. Okay, the person made the cake. So you are admiring his or her work. But what happens if I say, you can give this cake whomever you want. Whomever you want. This person will receive the cake. And it doesn't matter who. That's why I'm saying whomever. Right? Analyze their meanings. And in the next slide, you will see an exercise. You can pause the video and fill the spaces or fill the blanks with the ever word that fits better. I wait for you in class with many questions, please.